Welcome back to the Unwholesome Facts channel. Over the past few days, we have been met with heartbreaking news, the loss of extraordinary talents who graced our lives in unique and unforgettable ways. Today's episode is dedicated to celebrating their memories and honoring their incredible legacies. We will also take a moment to reflect on the stars we've recently lost, paying tribute to their impact and the light they brought into the world. Before we begin, we humbly ask for your support. If this video or the stories of these remarkable individuals have touched your heart, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you. Earl Holliman, who is best known for his roles in various Western television shows and films, including The Twilight Zone, Policewoman, and The Rainmaker, has died. He was 96. According to his obituary, the legendary actor died in Studio City, California, on November 25th. His partner Craig Curtis announced his death to Variety. No cause of death was given. He received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1977. Holliman will also be remembered for his work as an animal rights activist, as a singer, and as an honorary chairman for Toys for Tots. Chuck Woolery, the charismatic host of popular game shows like Love Connection and Wheel of Fortune, who later became a vocal critic of liberal values and the Democratic Party, as co-host of the conservative podcast Blunt Force Truth, passed away on November 23rd at his home in Horseshoe Bay, Texas. He was 83. His death was confirmed by Mark Young, his podcast co-host, who did not disclose the cause. Tony Todd, a versatile actor with over 100 film and television credits, best known for his iconic role as the titular villain in the Candyman horror franchise and his appearances in the Final Destination series, passed away on November 6 at his home in Los Angeles. He was 69. Jeffrey Goldberg, Mr. Todd's manager, announced his death in a statement on Saturday but did not reveal the cause. Spanning decades, Mr. Todd's prolific career embraced a wide range of genres and mediums. Quincy Jones, one of the most powerful forces in American popular music for more than half a century, died on November 3rd in his home in the Bel Air section of Los Angeles. He was 91. He died from pancreatic cancer, according to his death certificate. Mr. Jones began his career as a jazz trumpeter and was later in great demand as an arranger, writing for the big bands of Count Basie and others, as a composer of film music, and as a record producer. Silvia Pinal, a celebrated actress from Mexico's golden age of cinema in the 1940s and 1950s, passed away on November 28th at the age of 93. During her illustrious 60-year career, Pinal starred alongside iconic Mexican comedians like Cantinflas and Tin Tan, as well as leading men like Pedro Infante. She gained international acclaim for her role in Luis Buñuel's 1961 masterpiece Viridiana, and went on to feature in two more of his films, The Exterminating Angel, 1962, and Simon of the Desert, 1965. Pinal had been hospitalized earlier this month for a urinary tract infection. Mary McGee, a trailblazer in the motorsports world and the subject of the Oscar-nominated documentary Motorcycle Mary, has passed away at the age of 87. Her family announced her death in a Facebook post on November 27th in Gardnerville, Nevada. The cause of death was not disclosed. McGee made history as the first woman to compete in motorcycle road racing and motocross events in the United States. In 1975, she became the first person, regardless of gender, to complete the grueling Baja 500 off-road race in Mexico solo, cementing her legacy as a motorsports pioneer. Tika Nelson, once dubbed the most famous unknown singer for her 4-album recording career that followed in the footsteps of her brother Prince, and for her efforts to preserve his legacy after his death in 2016, passed away on November 4th at the age of 64. Her death, which occurred in a hospital, was confirmed in a statement by her son, President Nelson. According to TMZ, citing a death certificate from the Minnesota Department of Health, she died from cardiac arrest, with congestive heart failure listed as a secondary cause. Helen Gallagher, a Tony Award-winning actress known for her performances in the revivals of Pal Joey and No, No, Nanette, and for her role as the matriarch on the soap opera Ryan's Hope, died on November 24th in Manhattan at the age of 98. Her death, in a hospital, was confirmed by her friend and will executor, Patty Specht. Former longtime anchor Dan Rather is mourning the death of his wife, Jean Rather, according to post made on his verified Facebook account. She died from cancer at the age of 89. Jean Rather died November 27th in Austin, Texas, surrounded by her family, friends, and her artwork. According to her obituary, Jean was an accomplished artist with her paintings and collages shown in galleries and private collections across the country. Michael Valella, an actor known for his role in cult classic The Slumber Party Massacre, has died on November 23rd. He was 84. Valella's daughter Chloe announced her father's death. TMZ reported he died of organ failure after about a month in the hospital. Andy Paley, a versatile record producer and composer who worked with artists like Madonna, Jerry Lee Lewis, and Jonathan Richman, and helped revive Brian Wilson's career, died on November 20th in Colchester, Vermont, at 73. His wife, Heather Christ Paley, confirmed his death was due to cancer. Saphir, the celebrated Oakland rapper who became a stalwart figure in the world of early 90s West Coast hip-hop, died on November 19th, the San Francisco Chronicle reports. He was 54. Saphir's family confirmed his death. An exact cause of death was not given. Actor Paul Teal, known for his recurring role as Josh Avery on One Tree Hill, has died at age 35. He passed away in North Carolina on November 15 after a 7-month battle with stage 4 neuroendocrine pancreatic cancer, his representative confirmed. The actor's fiancée, Amelia Torello, shared a tribute to Teal in a Sunday Instagram post, calling him the most thoughtful, inspiring, driven, self-disciplined, loving man. Jim Abrahams, a film director and writer behind hit slapstick comedies like Airplane, Hot Shots, The Naked Gun series, and more, died November 26th, his son Joseph confirmed to Variety. He was 80. He died of natural causes at his home in Santa Monica. Elwood Edwards, the voice behind AOL's iconic You've Got Mail greeting, has died at 74. He passed away on November 5th at his home in New Bern, North Carolina, from complications of a stroke, according to his daughter, Heather. Edwards recorded the famous phrase in 1989, which became a cultural catchphrase in the late 90s and inspired the 1998 film starring Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan.